Does your very soul ever grow weary within the sacred union you share? Is it the tempests of discord that rage and leave naught but desolation in their wake? The veils of confusion that descend and multiply? Or perhaps the most profound H of all, that chilling solitude that seizes the heart even as you sit beside the one you hold most dear? In this cacophonous, fleeting age, we chase after intricate remedies, after whispered rules and fleeting stratagems for love. But what if the eternal secret to a love that endures, a love that weathers every storm, resides not in the claimer, but in a place our restless spirits have forgotten? It resides in the hallowed realm of stillness. Today, I beseech you, let the fevered pace of the world fall away, just for a breath, and journey with me into the ancient whispers of the soul, to uncover how this timeless truth might mend our tired hearts. The first pilgrimage toward peace begins in a paradox divine, with the surrender of our own imagined might. We must release the phantom grasp of the illusion of control. How often do we enter the sanctuary of bearing a script, a story written in our own hand, expecting our beloved to speak the lines we have composed, to transform themselves into the image we have forged in our desires? And when the celestial music of their own soul plays a different tune, a bitter tempest of disappointment and anger rises within us. But listen, with the ear of your heart. You cannot hasten the blossoming of a rose by tearing at its silken petals. You will only leave it ruined upon the earth. So it is with love. The wisdom of the ages implores us to behold our beloved as they are, a celestial mystery unfolding, not as a reflection of our own longings. Anoint them with the sacred waters of acceptance. In this, you shall find the first true liberation for both your spirits. And only when your hands have unclenched from the folly of command can you receive the next miracle, the sacrament of deep listening. In the quiet chambers of your heart, be true. How many times have you feigned to listen to your beloved, while within your mind you were forging the very swords of your reply? That is not listening. That is but a breathless waiting for the moment of your own declaration. The ancient teachings bid us become a vessel, a cup of emptiness. When we come to this communion, be wholly present, a universe contained in that single moment. Gaze into the windows of their soul. Let all judgment dissolve like mist in the morning sun. There are times when the soul of your beloved cries not for a clever stratagem or a wise decree. They yearn only to be seen, to be heard, to be understood in the deepest marrow of their being. Your silent, luminous, and compassionate presences is the most sublime offering you can ever lay upon the altar of the heart. This sacred journey also demands we face a truth that makes our mortal hearts tremble, the eternal river of impermanence. All things change, as the moon waxes and wanes, as seasons turn. The soul you love this day is not the identical soul you met in a season long past. Instead of suffering, instead of building dams of resistance against the ceaseless current of time, learn to flow with it, to dance in its embrace. Be moved by a divine curiosity for the person they are becoming with every dawn. do not pledge your heart to the ghost of a past love. Fall evermore in love with the living, breathing miracle who stands before you today. And I implore you, remember the tender mercy of compassion, a grace that must first blossom within your own breast. In moments when conflict descends like a storm, instead of letting the tyrant of your ego scream its righteous fury, let a softer whisper rise. They, too, are suffering. Their actions are born from their own secret fears and ancient wounds, just as mine are. Forgive them their beautiful imperfections, and, in what may be the hardest grace, forgive yourself. You need not be a flawless effigy to be worthy of a great love. Love is not a final harbor, it is a daily, sacred pilgrimage. You need not ascend to a mountain temple to find this hallowed peace. Let it begin in the sanctuary of your own home. Tonight, I dare you to extinguish the glowing screens, to silence the clamor of the world. For but 5 fleeting minutes, sit together in the eloquence of silence. Partake in a cup of tea, a simple sacrament, or merely let your hands be joined, a silent vow. No clumsy words are needed. Simply feel the pulse of each other's presence in the stillness. For it is in these consecrated moments of quiet that the deepest bonds are woven, that shattered trusts are mended, and that weary hearts are made whole again. If in this testament you have found but a fleeting moment of peace, a breath of serenity for your soul, I ask you to whisper the word peace into the ether below, as a solemn vow to nurture the sacred garden of your union. I thank you for your presence, and may a profound and gentle serenity bless you upon your journey.